We're the largest community of M&A investors and entrepreneurs. We were involved in 100 plus transactions in the last 3 years, and now also looking to invest in deals and roll-ups. A lot of it just comes down to, again, certainty in yourself that you're going to do your best, and a lot of it just leadership in general with people and not necessarily your experience. Like, think about it this way, like your belief right now is basically, hey, there's going to be older people, so they probably know better than me, they have the ego. But then if you look at stories around the world, like Mark Zuckerberg owned Facebook since the age of like 19 or 20, and it became a billion-dollar business pretty fast. So a lot of it just comes down to understanding that they're on your side. And if you explain to them, look, I'm on your side, I'm in your team, hopefully we can build this company in a collaborative approach where you help me, I'll help you with whatever I can. And in the end of the day, our goal is to create a win-win scenario for everyone here to grow the business. And obviously, if the business will grow, I'll be able to incentivize you guys and make sure that you grow as part of it as well. A lot of it comes down to a front and you wanting to things go your way, which is okay when you're the owner. I don't believe that a business is democracy. Like, in the end of the day, if you're the owner, you make the decisions. You need to understand that the most important people in the business are the people that work with you, especially if it's a big business. So it's almost your responsibility to show the team members that they are a crucial part of the team. And in the end of the day, if your goal is to grow the business, you need to make sure that the employees are motivated to grow the business. And for them to be motivated to grow the business, you need to care about them, right? So it's almost like be selfless to be selfish. There's got to be a bigger purpose. Like, I like to look at the business as a sports team, right? Like, hey, we want to win this championship. Everyone is going to have their own ego, but there's kind of like a good quote that I like in sports, like, basically you only win as a team. You can't win as an individual as part of the team, right? Like there's no way. Show me even the biggest player, the best players in the world. Cool, yeah, you could be an individual and all that, but your team is not going to be successful. So you're not going to be seen as the best in the world if you're not going to win team awards in the end of the day. It's interesting. Look at someone like Elon Musk, for example. Like, I think his personality is probably the most introverted. At the same time, he's very much out there. You know what I mean? Because he understands that his personal brand, and he's probably the best marketer in the world nowadays. He's a super introverted. Like, look, like you see that. He's an engineer. He's the most like, let me be on my own kind of thing. But he understood that being out there, marketing himself is super important to business. We have Rolodex of a lot of financial institutions, mostly US and UK actually. We do have some Canada, I think some Australia, but the most financing institutions out there are US and UK. Not accountants or lawyers, because I mean, every country is a bit different, especially with legal side of things, every country, every state. So we would rather not deal with that. So it depends for which stage you're referring to, for initially to make an offer or to do the proper due diligence before you close the deal. So I would say to make an offer, I mean, you could probably do it on your own or just find someone on Upwork or something like that to help you with. If you go through the program, you could either do it on your own, make an offer, probably get some help from Angela. She could help you look at the deals as well. If you're not sure, if you need second set of eyes. After you sign the LOI and you want to do a proper due diligence, then I would use local accountants, local lawyers, because they will be able to give you better answers on all those. So to get accountants, lawyers, or anyone to work with you on success fee, a lot of it comes down to how you position yourself in the first place. So they want to make sure that you're someone credible that will actually close on the deal and is not just wasting their time. So it comes down, a lot of that just comes down to your confidence. Second of all, it comes down to you assuming that they will do that. Because here's the thing, when accountants and lawyers work with big funds, big institutions, they will offer those things on their own just because they want the business. But it's on you to position yourself with a lot of confidence and certainty that you will close on the deal and that will bring a lot of business to them. Plus, it's a lot of it comes down to the assumption. Yeah, so I'm thinking about if it was me on the call, I'd be like, hey, how's it going? We're working on this deal. We already have a signed LOI. We have financing lined up. So we're pretty much about to close the deal. We're just looking for a legal firm or accountant, whoever you talk to. We're just looking for a legal firm to help finalize the terms, the sales and purchase agreement, figure out if there's any lawsuits and just help us to close the deal. Now, we are going to talk to a few law firms in the next few weeks. I just wanted to give you a call and figure out how you guys can help and what are your terms. Are you going to require anything up front, or are you flexible and will help us with perhaps assigning the service fee towards closing. So it depends if you'll be able to raise that capital and how much equity you need, right? So to run the business will actually be easier the bigger that is. That's for sure, because you have systems, processes, you have tons of team members, probably executive teams. Yeah, so when it comes to running the business, it's actually, I would say that the bigger it is, the less work you'll need to do post deal. All right, my man, no worries. Take care. Have a good one.